Alrighty, here's your basic tutorial on how to use DLG, Game Gem, or, GG if you're on Android, correct? Right. Here we go. So first things first, you want to find what value in the game you want to modify, right? So right now I want to modify my gold because I'm kind of low on gold right now. I'm only at 46 trillion gold right now, which is not that much for this game. So first things first, you want to make sure that the value does not change while you're inside of GG/DLG/Game Gem, because then it'll just mess up the process, right? You don't want to do that. First things first, click on GG/DLG/Game Gem. Right? You want to look up the number that you want to modify. So I'm going to modify my gold. I'm going to put in the numbers exactly how they are on screen at the moment, right? No, oops, wrote it wrong there. Right. It may lag a little bit, it may crash, it's just part of it. All you have to do is just reopen the application again and just retype in the number again, and maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Like right now, it will work right now. It will give you a lot of value sometimes, and all you have to do to make the values go down is modify, like pretty much just increase or decrease your gold by like a little bit, right? To just change the values and then just re-put it inside the game. Re-put it inside of GG/DLG so it can find it again. So for example, right, if my gold changed like right now, right? So I'm gonna change my gold. I'm gonna go into battle, change it up a little bit. All right, it just changed. So it just changed by like a lot. All right, so I'm just gonna take away the numbers that changed. As you can see, I have 3 results right now, right? Watch. When I put in the rest of these, it should go down to 1 or 2. Yeah, it went down by 2. Which means that either one of these 2 are the right number, which it's probably the first one, because it usually is the first 5. Usually. So I'm going to add a whole bunch of 9s, because it has to be greater than the number inside the game to be able to change it for this game specifically. Not for all games, but for this game. It has to be greater for it to change it. It's not going to change by too much because they had like a cap inside the game that you can only get like 2 billion. So don't expect me to go over basically 999s across my screen. That's not really going to happen in this game. But once I go into my character, right, by clicking on my character, watch. You see my gold? It's going to go up by 46. And it's going to go up by a little bit, by like 3 trillion maybe. Yeah, look at that. It went up by 4 trillion. Wow, that's pretty good. Right, we're going to go back into the game. Right, as you can see, it still went up. Let me show you a little trick that you can do though. So for this game, right, you can just keep on spamming it. I'll just give you a whole bunch of money. Look at my money, it's just flying. You usually never get this amount. Never get this amount actually. But I'm just getting 4 trillion every single time I click on OK. See that? Every time. Well, that's the basic tutorial.